So it was a very physical match as usual. And there was another weird moment, obviously, in the match between Riddle and Drew, because Riddle went over and he was like he pushed Drew like, come on, bro, get the tables. And Drew was like, what the fuck? And he like pushed him back and was like, you get them, dude. Like, no. And so he just looked very irritated. And I was like, oh, see, there's little hints here. There's little hints. And then we did see there appears to be some drama brewing between McRiddle and the New Day, which we saw that happen a little bit last week where it seemed like things were okay, but McIntyre obviously threw a chair at
Yeah,
Xavier's
that's kind of
face.
tough to come back from when you look at it from a wider lens.
Yeah.
No matter if it was an accident or not, you threw a fucking chair at my man's. So
Yeah. So Kofi comes out and like you assume he's out there to help the Glass Bros, because I saw some people in the comments saying that, which we said that originally, the Glass Bros. But he accidentally hits his Trouble in Paradise on Riddle, which then makes them throw Riddle through the table and they lose. Drew is obviously pissed. And when they're talking backstage later, Kofi rolls up and is like, oh, I'm sorry, like that wasn't my intention. And Drew is like, save it. Okay, I don't believe you. It seems a little bit too coincidental that I accidentally threw a chair at your man's face last week, and this week you're kicking my man's in the face. So I'm like, hey, are we getting a heel Drew McIntyre? Are we getting a heel McRiddle Glass Bros? What are we doing here? What are we doing? I have one theory. I have to say one theory. As much as we have said that Riddle needs a change, I still don't see him being a heel. I just don't see it. I almost feel like based off what we've been seeing, it seems more like laying the groundwork for Drew to heel turn. I don't see the groundwork for Riddle, but that's just my 2 cents.
all right. Hear me out. McRiddle's growing on me.
You're disgusting.
No, I think that anytime Riddle is a sidekick, he's perfect. So if you're gonna do that with Drew, yeah, eventually a heel turn's gonna come and he turns on him finally. But as of now, what they're trying to do is build up a tag division. Drew really can't do anything if because of the Nakamura Seth feud, which we'll get into. And then you're gonna have him kind of do a weird feud with like a singles person, where at least with this, it's one, building a tag division, two, you're getting a future rival if you do that heel turn with Riddle, and it's getting you TV time, and it's pretty entertaining. Honestly, it's pretty good television. They're putting on pretty good matches, so that's why it's growing. I get it. I don't particularly love Matt Riddle, but as a nice Robin to a Batman, he's perfect.
I mean, I've said that he has to, I mean, we talked about it like a couple weeks ago, I think, where it was like he is just kind of the comedic guy in a tag team, because like it's like he's a step above being a comedic act, because obviously his personality in general just entertains people, but he actually can hang in the ring, you know? So there is a difference between him just
trade-off.
Like, I'm going to use him always as an example of James Ellsworth. Like, James Ellsworth was not good in the ring. Like, he wasn't horrible, but he was a comedic act. So it was like, he's different from that. But yeah, I'm interested to see how they go about this, because I do think that if they have the McRiddle versus the New Day, I think that is an easy way to get McRiddle to be heels. I just don't know that I'm sold still on Riddle doing that, but I think it could make sense if, you know, maybe McIntyre decides to turn to the dark side, and Riddle is like, you know what, no, I'm gonna have to do it with him, because I don't want to be a lonely little boy anymore, because if he just like isn't a tag team anymore, then he's just gonna float around in the back looking for another tag team partner. So
yeah, exactly,
might as well just do it as well. But